Welcome then to Weekend Warriors Round 4, presented by HSM, commentated by ya boy over here, Cupcake Explode. Goes down then, and it's absolute mega carnage at the start of the race here. The whole field of Kawasaki's. An interesting number of Kawasaki's there through the field as well. Very interesting to see quite how many bikes there are. Keeping it then. Who picked up that whole show? Looks like it went to the 443 bike, EJ from Twisted Development. Had a very nice start for himself here. It looks like he's actually managed to hold the lead, at least for now. Absolute carnage then for a lot of boys here at the start of tonight, but hopefully we get some good stuff on the way. Stumpy then holding a nice P2. Hopefully he can hold on to that bike. Brad then down the inside of Cloud, goes down on the Cowie. Absolute disaster here. Let's have a look. Oh, look at them Cowies in the background there. There's Leapasec and Aqua here, both of the Drift Racing bikes. Jones will be very proud of his boys for both making it into the races here tonight. Slice as well, an extra Drift bike, now on Satori. Felipe onto the back of Big E then. Is he going to find his way through? Oh, accidentally clicked off of him. Where's he gone? There he is. Onto the back of Big E he comes. Setups, I'm sure, will be tweaked throughout the rest of the season. Here, Slice coming down the inside of Vinabisen. Will he make it through? Cloud onto the back of Stumpy here. It's Cowie versus Suzuki by the looks of it here in the fight for P2. Looks like EJ then, with an almost 8-second lead. Look at that gap over here on the right side of the screen. Absolute behemoth of a gap. Stumpy versus Cloud then. Cloud holding on to P3. It looks like we got Bishopy, or Bishibop. Finding his way up. Holding on to that P4 spot, at least for now. Submac trying to get past Ethan here. Can he squeeze? Not quite. He's going to hold that same rut for now. Stumpy then looks like he's managed to stay ahead of Cloud, at least for now. Bishibop having some massive issues here. Felipe finding his way up in the inside. Critter, though, down the inside of Leapasec, secures the position. Very nice move from him. We've got Aqua there off to the outside. Having some issues of his own, rejoins nice and safely. Oh, a huge crash from Stumpy leaves him down. It looks like P5 potentially. An absolutely tragic disaster for him. Slice having some mega issues way down now into the P20 position. Just makes his way past Ethan then up into that P20 spot, but it's not going to be enough just yet. Brad having some mega issues here on the outside of the track. Luckily, it looks like he's going to be rejoining rather than retiring, which is what we like to see. Sticking to it. Landon goes down. Got Aqua down the inside, and Vinny gets punted off to the outside there as the two bikes collide. Aqua then takes the inside. It's a slow line, but we're still side by side between the two. Bit of ping-related issues there, but not to worry. Aqua will secure that position as we go over the whole shot jump. Anyway, he's checking in at the front of the field. You can see that 15.9 second gap now for EJ. Cloud then is holding on for P2, at least for now. He's created himself a pretty comfortable 6.5 second gap then to Bishibop just behind him. Where he's Submac then down the inside of Felipe after Felipe makes a massive error. A huge misjudgment leaves him losing position then to Submac. Submac having a very nice performance as a result. Bilkow, Stumpy having a little battle here. The Cowie, sorry, having some major issues. Stumpy on the Suzuki looking to dive around the outside. Can he carry some good speed? He can. Is it going to be enough to take him to the inside here though? Not quite. Vinny gets contact there with the Suzuki and unfortunately goes down. As a result, that is not going to be good in the long term for his race. Leapasec slowly closing into the back of the field here. Mikey as well. We've got Noah and Ethan. Noah making his way past underneath the Honda there. The KTM slicing his way through the field. Can he catch up then with the back of Landon here? That's going to be his next challenge, roping in the other KTM bike. Cloud, Aqua and Bishibop having a fantastic battle here. Aqua for P3, holding on at least for now. Cloud still maintaining P2, side by side, and Aqua. Oh no, he doesn't go down. The game was lied to me. The latency in the replay camera is just a little bit unforgiving, I'm afraid. But not to worry. Cloud then, holding on to that position for now. Aqua still remains in P3. Cowie's looking like they're having a solid performance here tonight, though. EJ definitely losing some time to the bikes up ahead. Only 6 seconds now. But it'll be interesting to see how this battle pans out. Come on, Slice, says Dux. Let's see if we can get it going. Yeah, Slice will want to be picking his way back up through the field here. He's actually a lap down according to the timing board. So definitely wants to get his ass back in gear. We'll see if he can settle back into the race. So this track can be a rather demanding one. So nice seeing that green up there. It really is, Justin. Really nice seeing a fresh change of pace here with the bikes. Aqua then makes it past Cloud. Cloud goes down, leaving space for Bishibop to slip on through and re-secure that podium position up into P3 then goes the Bishibop Honda. Aqua then onto the back of EJ, the race for the lead, and EJ goes down and out off the outside of the course. Aqua then in the lead. A fantastic performance from him. Up into that top spot goes the Kawasaki. He was in chat just earlier saying how he wasn't quite comfortable with this setup. He wasn't running the speeds that he wanted to in that qualifying session. Check in with more battles here. Up at the front, we've got Stumpy, Cloud and Submac here in the fight for P4, according to the timing tree. Stumpy then leads just ahead of these boys. Cloud looking for position here. Can he find it? Oh, just about holds onto the outside of the track there. Submac's going to take the inside line and secure the position from Cloud, at least for now. That drive, though, from Cloud over the jump has got him fantastic speed. Unfortunately, he's grabbed that outside rut, and that's going to cost him an extra couple of tenths. Stays there looking to retake. Can't get it, though. He's jumped over the Honda and just lands a little bit nose heavy there on the KTM, causing him to go down. Let's check in with some more fights. Stumpy seems to have got himself a bit of a breathing room. Bishop holds on to the back of EJ then, although he has lost P2 and is now trying to remain at P3. We'll see if he can try and hold on to that fight for now. For now, then Aqua does still lead with that 10-second gap. Absolute behemoth of a gap. So there is a significant gap to the lead now. 15 seconds. Aqua is really getting his head into the game. Cloud almost has a disaster, but manages to avert the crisis. Oh, and Felipe! A huge moment for the Honda. Goes down. Noah Zen's going to slip on through. Thank you very much, he says on that KTM. Dickinson looking like he's going to get the position done on the Yam, and he does. Is it secure, though? It is. The dude doesn't quite send it quite as hard as he could have done there. Hyperdrive Racing. Appreciate the raid, my man. We're cracking on towards the end of ours here. Aqua has finished 4P1. Look at this, though, between Noah and Landon. Right until the end of the race there, Landon manages to secure the position, but unfortunately, due to a 2-second penalty, it looks like he's lost the position and Noah has taken that P10 slot. And there we go. It was a 2-second penalty for cutting on that final lap. Unfortunate for him then. Alrighty then. Looks like Moto 1 is all but over. Alrighty boys. Getting ready then for HSM Weekend Warriors Moto 2 here in Southwick. Fingers crossed. Another nice little race for ourselves. Alright, the gates are down and away we go. It's looking like another good start here at Southwick. We're going to have some massive carnage in the first turn. Yet again, it looks like multiple bikes, more than 10 there, go down and have a very tough start to their race indeed. Whole shot though went to Billy on the Benetton racing bike. Very nice stuff indeed. I do actually have his gear this week, which is always nice. Anyone that wants their gear in, do double check and check the HSM Discord. There is a way to sort that out. I'll run it through with you at the end of the race. For now though, back in with the action. Billy seems to have had some major issues. Submac then now leads the race ahead by many bike lengths indeed. Just ahead of Lipasek on the Kawasaki just behind him. And then we've got Bishop for the Honda team. Looking to right, Aqua though for a drift racing down the inside. Looking like he's going to secure another Moto 2 victory if he has anything to say about it. You've got Mikey versus Cloud. Cloud making a positional move there. Lovely stuff for him. Moving his way up into what looks like P6 there. The triple Cowie trio. They'll go Amazon, Alexa, as well as Mikey. Alexa making his way through. Oh, and down goes Mikey, picking up Bilkow. Aqua then has taken P2. Lipasek down to P3 after a bit of a moment by the looks of it. Cloud then are down to P4. Amazon Alexa onto the back of Bishop here in the fight for P5. Will he get it through? Will he get it done for that 5th place position? Not quite here on the inside. He tried absolutely his hardest. Let's see if we can get some stuff going here, though. Fingers crossed, eh? Bishop up down to the inside, runs it wide, and Amazon Alexa's going to find his way through. Hashtag not spawn. Oh, and down goes Alexa. Lipasek goes down, and Cloud then will secure P3 for now. Bishop managed to slip on by for P4, and that means Cloud's down to P5 now. Alexa will be the next bike closing in onto the back here. We've got EJ versus Noah here. Excuse me. Honda versus KTM. And we've also got the Yamaha of Critter. Or the Yamaha of Critter. The Kawasaki of Critter, rather. No idea why I said Yamaha. EJ around the outside, then Critter down to the inside. Will they get the position done? Who knows? EJ's going to be looking for it down the inside of this left-hand corner. Will he secure it? He will. Critter then loses a fair bit of time. EJ having his own issues. Getting very sideways on the Honda. Manages to bring it back, though, thanks to that wonderful grippiness of the new OEM tyres. Big triple in. Gets a little bit of a knock there on the front wheel, and that's going to be just enough to Barboso bounce him off the bike. Tragedy then for Critter as he loses a couple of positions there, both to Bilkow and Noah. Brad will be trying to take advantage, but he's not quite close enough just yet. Alright, let's have a look up with Bishop versus Lipasek. Bishop manages to make his way up into P4, but Lipasek down to P5 then. Definitely looking to try and re-secure those positions in a very short while here for Lipasek. Both taking that same central route through the right-hand corner. Up towards the left we go. Critter then makes his way past Billy, it looks like, as he gets through under the Ace Moto jump. Billy having a fantastic drive there, re-secures the position almost immediately before the next corner. Did not see that one coming. Aqua then actually closing into Submac. In fact, no, past Submac. Submac's had issues. Submac all the way down to P2 with what looks to be 6+ second gap here between himself and the bike ahead. Cloud down, Lipasek's going to take full advantage, but he can't because he's also having issues. Tragedy, Amazon Alexa and Bishop will slip on through. Lipasek losing 2 positions. Cloud maybe losing 1 here as well. Alexa down to the inside. Is he going to secure the position though? It looks like he will. Over the whole shot bump we go. Big send into the rollers now. Both bikes tripling their way in. Cloud landing just a little bit too heavy there on the front wheel, losing an additional couple of positions, down now significantly through the field. We'll check in with Slice. Slice having a much better performance here tonight, climbing his way back up, not having the lap down punishment that he had in that previous race for unfortunately having that lap not count in the first moto. The dude will look to try and aggressively find that position back. Here we go. A great drive over the system decal jump. Down the inside we go. Can he squeeze the position? It looks like he will be able to. Side by side then we go down into the next left-hand corner. We go for the same berm. Both bikes collide. The dude coming off the worst then. Ethan will secure that position once again and remains P15. See if we can go any backfield scraps here. We've got Falcon versus Dickinson actually here. Honda versus Yamaha. The traditional mxbikes battle here as Falcon goes down to the inside a little bit slower than Dickinson, but holds a good line and therefore will remain in front just for now. Dickinson comes alongside for the whole shot corner. Over the jumps we go, into the rollers. Falcon's going to look for that inside right, and it looks like he's going to grab it. William, though, will take the even deeper inside rut and manage to secure the position past Dickinson, but goes down. No! Charges in for the Kawasaki. Falcon will secure that position for now then. Aqua pulling out that lead once again, back up to 15.5 seconds. Absolutely dominating here tonight in Southwick. Alexa for P3. Looking like he's holding on very, very nicely indeed. Again, like last week, it just goes to show, even if you're not at the front, doesn't mean you can't have some fantastic racing here in the HSM races. Oh, and it's collision between the two as Falcon blows the inside berm. Both bikes getting some severe issues then. Dickinson will take the slight advantage out of the recovery, though, towards the end of the championship. And no, Billy! Billy goes down, an absolute disaster. Slice making his way past Noah. Noah looking like he's going to retaliate. Contact between the two. Slice goes down. Noah somehow stays alive. Very questionable moment there. It looks to be that he didn't intentionally hit the bike, but that is a little bit questionable as to why he had to come quite so far across. Desperate to try and find his way back up through the field. Bishop is looking like he's holding on to that position for now. P4 is a very, very heavily contended position here right now. Down goes Billy Flop. Down goes EJ as well, having been collected by the other Honda. Lipasek will slip on through on the Cowie and successfully secure that position. Falcon in the background there, managing to save his bike. Very nicely done then on the old gas. Billy trying to find his way past EJ from the Twisted Development team. Both bikes going to double team Falcon now around the outside. What an unfortunate space to be in, Falcon. Billy versus EJ here in the fight for P5 here. Lipasek has solidified P4 with a considerable gap now. Slice here, just ahead of Mikey. Mikey looking like he's going to try and close in though. Slice seems to have had a bit of an issue here on the Satori Gas. Checking in with the front of the field once again. Aqua, Submac and Amazon still in the same positions they were here. Lipasek holding on to P4 with that rather considerable gap here. We've got Bishop not too far behind, so Lipasek doesn't have all the room in the world to make all the mistakes he wants. But as long as he keeps his head in the game for the rest of this lap, we should be cooking on gas. Aqua then with a 25-second lead and only half a lap to go. A phenomenal performance from him here tonight. Moto 1 and 2 looking very, very secure now. Billy getting the hammer down, trying to get those last-minute positions. Checking in with Bilkow onto the back of Cloud here. Cloud having secured P8 just ahead of the Bilkow Kawasaki. Can he secure the position? Both bikes getting very, very wobbly there. Both bikes saving it, though. What a move from both of those guys. Excuse-moi. Alrighty then. Who is the bike at the back of them? I can't see who the third Kawasaki is. I think it's William there on the lap down bike, unfortunately. Critter then having a little bit of a battle here with Ethan. These bikes are fighting for position here on the final lap of tonight's race. But let's check in with Aqua, who has disappeared off the face of the earth somehow. Submac then will come in for a lovely P2 finish. Cheeky one indeed for him. Finished up. Very, very solid position for him then. Amazon Alexa will come in for P3, but it looks just ahead of Lipasek. Lipasek made great ground climbing there, trying to climb up onto the back of the Alexa Kawasaki, but doesn't quite manage to get the position and will finish P4 in tonight's race. Billy then secures the position just ahead of Bishop, and I mean just ahead. For now, those positions will stand. Aqua then in that first place position. A fantastic performance from him here tonight. Let's check in the fastest lap. By far is Aqua here with nearly a second. That's 9/10 ahead of Alexa. We've got Aqua with a 156.420. Alrighty, so in the overall racing competition, we had Aqua for P1 overall. A very, very nice solid performance from him with 50 points on the board after the 1-1 victory for Moto 1 and 2. Then we had Submac for P2, Bishopop for P3, EJ for P4, Cloud for P5, Bill Cal for P6. Then we had Mikey, then Alexa, then Noan, then Leapasec. Then we had Lando down in P11. We had Billy for P12, Vinny picked up P13. Then we had Stumpy and Slice went into P15. Then we had Dude in P16. We had Brad in P17. 18th went to Easton. Then we had Dickinson, then Felipe, then Critter for P20. Oh no, Felipe for P20, sorry. Critter for P21. Slaves for P22, then William, then Biggie, then Falcon finished at P25. We got Dizzy in P26 and Chicken at the back of the pack in at P27.